Hi, I'm Nicholas Petla. I am the executive producer of Family Treasure and co-founder of Gold Mill Productions.
Hi, my name is Elijah Fred Kisame. I'm the executive producer of Family Treasure and I part of Golden Production.
Hi, my name is Marao Mutlatsui and I am an actress in Family Treasures.
Well, the film entails danger, conspiracy, a bit of romance, and there will be a lot of cliffhangers happening. So we reckon you would enjoy watching the movie.
I think people would really love this series because it has to do with dark corporate underworld and government corruption. So if you're into those kind of conspiracies, then this is definitely the movie to watch because it will really excite you. Suspense is there from the onset, from the beginning to the end. So definitely, I think Family Treasure is one movie we should all be expecting to watch.
I will be playing the character called Rebecca, who is personal assistant to Mr. Harrison. And yeah, she's a very, sassy, sexy, confident young woman who's in her early 20s. And yeah, she's working with a very powerful man, a very scary man. So obviously, she has to be firm and take charge of many dangerous situations because he always gets himself into a whole lot of trouble. But yeah, that's my character, and the script is absolutely amazing. I feel like this can't just stay as a film, it needs to go further than that. And yeah, it's awesome story.
So what I like about this character Tyson is that he returns from overseas to rejoin his family, and he finds out that there was this inheritance that was left for him, and he actually wants to know more about it. So with the family surrounding him and giving him the support, he really wants to get to know more about it, but he has to go through a hell lot of obstacles to get to it. And that's where I see Mr. Harrison coming in to block that.
Shouldn't have gone there. I'll continue, Mr. Harrison. No.
Okay. So,
Mr. Harrison, imagine a character who has lost everything in his life and he has nothing else to lose, but he has two of the most dangerous elements that any human can ever have: money and power. Money and power with a heart that is empty is straight up evil. And this man is after vengeance. He becomes the biggest obstacle, the most dangerous obstacle to the main character. And such a man would definitely show you how far the human
Can you how
how far the human being can stretch
go.
himself,
Yeah.
or how far he can go.
Yeah.
I don't know
How far the character of a human can go.
Yes.
I don't know.
to what extent they
Yeah,
can,
to what extent they can go.
to get what they want.
Yeah,
He's actually a very scary man.
Yeah.
I play Rebecca, who's his personal assistant, and I mean, I feel like playing the character of someone who works with a man like him is very intense. It's humbling because he pushes he pushes the character of Rebecca to do things that she probably wouldn't normally do herself, but then that gets you thinking as to why she's there for so long. Like, how has it gotten to the point where he can trust her so intensely? And yeah, that just side story Nyana about about her own life and her own motives in working so closely with such a bad man. And the nice thing about the story actually is that it's a genuine story, and I think it's gonna give a whole new perspective of like an area in corporate world that none of us, or that I don't know about, and I don't think a lot of people know about actually.
Corruption is a universal thing basically that we all can relate to. Not just as Africans but the world itself. And it's what really inspired the story to come alive. And in 2010, Family Treasure was born, simply on trying to bring a message and to show people the darker and deeper side of the corporate world and of the public sector, and how it can affect the basic person in our daily lives. And taking somebody as ordinary as Tyson, who comes from overseas to come back to South Africa and find his roots, and finding out that some of the most important people in his family died because of the corruption that was happening in their previous place of employment, and putting him in the seat, in the hot seat, to say that he has to now unravel and take on a very big corporate world by himself. And for the sake of redefining, maybe, or redeeming his family name, and redeeming what the honor of his father and grandfather, at the same time exposing this corruption that has destroyed so many lives. The look and feel of the boardroom must be dark, will be dark, will be evil, cold, because this is where the core and the heart of evil is. This is where the most powerful, 13 of the most powerful people in Africa will be sitting, controlling and pulling the strings, both in the government and in the private industries. They will be involved in plots of murder, they'll be involved in disappearances, and they also involved in controlling the media. We introduce to you the dynasty.